Hello, everyone. We didn't get the cool white intro with all the images because we reached our first like actual ending that isn't a lock. So we are here in the flowchart and are about to go back to Ota's psync. Somnium? I don't know what the correct term would be for this. But yeah, we're gonna find out what the other path does. This is, I guess, Ota's route that we completed, because this is like, it was Ota's end. We got to learn like more about his mom and stuff. It was really sweet. I imagine it's probably gonna be one of the like sweeter endings that there is. And yeah. We also found out that Iris took Mayumi's knife and that Renju had eaten Shoko's eyeball. Or at least it was found in his intestines. I don't know. I assume he ate it. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead. And we can skip some of this stuff, because we know all this, even though it's great. This one was actually like a really fun one, I think.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you!
So, we do the icy floor.
The ice on the floor is slip.
Which I can slide across.
Leave it to me.
Nyum. And then I guess this is the green? Oh, it is green. No, it's like black. Okay. Maybe we do the plate here.
The shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
Breathe on. Almost forgot to use my timey. That's just a D.
Yeah, D's don't really do it for me. They have to be at least an F.
There is no end to your desire.
Well, back to work.
There seems to be nothing here.
Oh. Red shelf. Do we need to... Well, I mean, that's the red shelf, but there's nothing to interact with there, so do we need to use the oil drum?
An oil drum, though it is lying down.
Roll? Probably? No? Okay. Oh, it says A set on it. Is it gonna hit the shelf?
Acetone? Ace?
Oops.
What
Okay,
is
there we
this?
go. I was like, what is gonna happen here? A set. There's the knife.
Oh, I don't want to die! I eventually stopped thinking.
What? Okay. I was like, oh, what's gonna happen here?
That's... Tessa!
Is it gonna go in the barrel? Oh.
Stand your ground! Oda Matsushita cowers to no one!
Did that have a, like, button on it? Is that to control, like, the hook on the ceiling or something? Alright.
I have to fight back with something!
Wait, what's in the back? Is that a fridge? What is that? Okay, what we got now? What's here that's different? Got all those plates, that forklift. Power board. Okay. Remote control. And what am I doing? Counterattack ignited. Turn on the electricity. Do I use the remote for that or the... It's probably the power board,
remote
but let me
control.
look at this.
It fell when Ota ran into the shelf.
I probably need to turn on the power and then use that.
3 minutes, Dante.
That would be my assumption. How am I gonna get up there?
It appears to be a power panel.
Throw something, jump, pray. I don't think I can jump that high. I'm just gonna assume that I can't. And I'll... Well, what would I throw? Is also a good question. I'll throw something anyway. Okay.
This is an ice cold one.
Aiba, aim for the switch.
Position target in the center and hit the switch. Position target in the center and hit the switch.
Nice. Now we can use that. To do what? I don't know. But we're gonna use it.
Now it will move.
What?
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Just the instant cut of the music.
Did he really help Iris like that?
Regardless of the truth, right now, I am Ota's last hope. I have to help him up.
This is annoying.
Okay. So... Oh, I probably just need to go talk to Ota now. Encourage him or whatever. Hey, Ota.
Ota looks frightened. He cannot stand.
Calm, cheer, encourage, motivate. What did I do last time? I feel like these are in a different order. I'll motivate. It's probably what I did last time.
Don't be scared. Stand up. Don't beg for it. Earn it. Do it and you'll be rewarded.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right.
This is so
I can't be scared now. I have to stand up. Now count up your sins.
What? It is the hook. Okay. Why is it hooked on to that? How did it get like that?
Maybe this.
Just gonna push a random button. Maybe something will happen. Are you gonna take down the whole building? What are you gonna do? Oh, the hook's probably gonna snap off and swing and hit it. Oh my god. What the heck? This is not how it happened. Does he not get stabbed in this? Oh, in this does he take off the
Dante,
thing?
you've hit the limit. Time's up.
Wait! I can almost make out their face!
Pewter, force shutdown.
I can
Stop!
almost make
Stop
out
it!
their face. What do you mean? He's still wearing the helmet. Oh, he did get stabbed. There we go. Okay, I thought for a second it was gonna, like, end differently somehow. Well, and how does this change things? What changed here? Really? I mean, there wasn't as much focus on his mom's knife, I guess. There's more focus on him trying to see who was in the suit. But I don't know what that would change.
What were you thinking? You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. Any longer and you risk getting your mind completely taken over by the subject.
What does that mean? Like, what does that entail? Does that mean we just, like, stay in a coma or something? Or are there gonna be, like, 2 Otas running around? Like, what does that mean?
I know.
No, you clearly don't. This isn't just about you, Date. If your consciousness erodes inside of Somnium, you put the subject in danger as well.
If I may? Fortunately, there were no abnormalities detected in the brainwaves after the sync. Date and Ota both read normal, although the timing was really close.
What was I supposed to do? You saw it, boss. You too, Pewter. I was about to see the culprit's face.
Not necessarily.
It would have just been what Ota thought would be the culprit,
We
right?
need to verify that Ota did in fact see the culprit's face.
And I don't think he did.
That's the only way it could have ended up in his Somnium.
Well, Ota,
Huh?
Did you? I think the answer is no.
you saw the killer's face at the warehouse, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see their face. If I did, I would have told you guys already.
You see?
I mean, I did try to get a look at them when the polar bear fell over. They looked like they were knocked out, so I tried to grab the head part.
Interesting that whatever happens in the sink ends up being like what actually happened then, I guess.
But as soon as I did, I got stabbed in my gut.
That is what we witnessed in his Somnium.
Yeah.
Okay, we actually get to like talk here. Are you mad? Offer genuine apology. Fine.
I know it was dangerous to sink past the time limit. That was my fault, and I'm sorry.
Are you really sorry?
Yes.
Then you owe me some Dom P at my favorite club in Kabukicho.
No.
Or you can lick my shoes.
No.
Either or.
I vowed to never apologize for anything ever again. Peter, what's up? About my brainwaves and Otas.
It's all right. As I mentioned earlier, both your brainwaves are normal. However, I'm sure there was some overload. You should go home and get some rest.
Okay. What do we got to say here? How you feeling? Hooking the polar bear's leg. Why were you hiding the knife in your room? What? Oh, in the hospital room. I was like, what? I was thinking the mom's knife. Oops. How did I even end up doing that? How are you feeling?
I've been better. I'm still a little drowsy.
What about your stab wound?
My what? Oh! Oh, it hurts. It started acting up suddenly. Ow! It's because you grabbed me and forced me to come here, Date!
Calm down.
Don't blame me. That was boss.
I'll sue you for this!
Her face up there.
Oh, come on.
Or, how about this? Get me one of the straws Tessa used, and I won't sue you.
Excuse me?
I see Ota is back to his healthy self.
Guess so.
Healthy, quote unquote. Why were you hiding the knife in your room?
Because I was scared.
Scared?
I mean, that's fair. If you were like almost killed and your idol was almost killed, You could be worried someone's gonna come back and
The killer could
finish you
come
off.
here to finish the job.
Yeah.
But you didn't get a good look at their face, right?
But they don't know that. I had it prepared just in case. You know what I'm talking about, right, Date? Preparing in advance in case you might need it. Like making sure your room is nice and clean before you go to a party. Oh, sorry. You probably don't have any experience with that.
I have more experience than you.
Dude, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound like you do. About the hook and the polar bear's leg. Yeah, did you actually, like, hit them with that? Did that actually happen?
Ota, let me ask you something. When you were fighting the polar bear back at the warehouse, did the crane hook get stuck on the polar bear's leg?
Now that you mention it, maybe it did.
Maybe.
Maybe?
It's like I told you. I don't really remember much. With all the tension and excitement and fear and adrenaline, my mind just went blank.
That means there should be blood on the hook. And you should be able to get, like, a sample of it, right?
But now that we're talking about it, I remember. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Or maybe I just dreamed about it.
The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg. And then, when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
Date, I checked all of the hospitals in the metropolitan area. None have a record of a patient admitted after 3 a.m. with a wound to the left leg.
Boss doesn't have anything wrong with her leg.
If what I saw in Somnium is how it happened in real life, that was a deep wound. He definitely would have needed first aid.
Perhaps a friend or accomplice helped them.
You think there are multiple killers?
I mean,
That is not what I said.
what
They
I
may
think.
have helped the culprit, but not necessarily been involved in the crimes.
I relayed the information to Boss and Pewter. They're standing right there.
So we know that the culprit has a deep wound on their left leg. That information could be crucial in catching them.
Date, get out there. Look for people with an injured left leg.
How exactly?
Can't you just go ask around or something?
Are you serious? Do you know how many people live in this city?
We getting dizzy?
What?
Date, what is the matter?
I mean, your mind did almost get absorbed or whatever. You gonna faint? Bye.
Date!
Are you alright?
Imagine seeing that as Ota, not knowing about Aiba. Just someone passed out on the floor, but one eye is open and moving all around. Spooky. This looks like an abandoned place. Hello. So wait, I just passed out and they brought me home? Not to a hospital or
Hey.
anything?
This
Oh, you're alive.
Suki?
And they
What
just
happened?
left me with Mizuki? Like, what if something was wrong? I guess Aiba would be able to tell. Maybe?
You drank too much at the club and passed out.
Liar. I remember everything until I collapsed in the control room.
You did something dangerous during the sync last night, didn't you? Your brain got overloaded and you passed out.
Last night? It's been a whole night.
That's what Pewter and Boss said.
You met them?
They brought you over. They said to let you sleep it off because you were tired from the investigation.
What do you mean you met them? She's met Boss before at least, right? Did Boss and Peter say anything?
Oh, Date's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now. You should probably prepare for a funeral soon.
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I I detect no noticeable damage to your brain. You should not have any issue continuing the investigation.
I was gonna say continuing the conversation. I was like, what? Don't you have school?
I'm off today.
Why? Today is Tuesday. You should have school.
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you?
I mean, considering what she's been through, she deserves days off school. She deserves weeks off school. She can take the whole year if she wants.
Taking the day off for mourning.
I see.
Where's Ota?
He probably went back to the hospital.
Boss told Mizuki about Ota being synced. And about what happened at the cold storage warehouse.
Why did she tell her all that?
Yeah, why did she tell her all that?
Mizuki was asking about the status of the investigation.
And?
The girl has lost both her parents. I am sure Boss felt that she deserved to know.
I don't think so. Ay, time to get back to the investigation. Bye.
Hey, will you take me with you?
No.
I told you yesterday, Mizuki. I won't put you in danger like that.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right? The killer has an injury on their left leg. Boss said you need to find them. Let me help you.
What are you gonna help with? You gonna punch something? I'll take you when I need something punched, but I don't think I need that right now.
No, you stay here.
Date, don't you know how I feel?
Don't you know that I have a job?
My parents are dead. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I don't do something, I'm going to go crazy. Date, please.
Date, consider Mizuki's feelings. She is lonely. Mizuki has not been with Renju and Shoko for 4 years, but clearly she still feels a bond to them. A bond that was broken by the murderer. With her parents gone, Mizuki has almost no one. She can only depend on one person now. You know to whom I am referring.
We shouldn't be taking her with us, even though she's upset about it. My gosh.
Fine, let's go.
You're gonna take me?
Yeah.
You can stay in the car.
Thank you. Thank you, Date.
I got up, grabbed the towel from the sink, and tossed it at Mizuki.
Here, wipe your tears.
With a towel?
We're heading out.
Mizuki quickly dabbed her eyes with the towel and smiled weakly.
Date, I must admit, I am at a disadvantage. The clue that the culprit is injured on their left leg does not help me narrow down suspects significantly.
You do know what they were hit with, though. There should be blood on... I don't understand.
We need to revisit the scene.
Yeah.
It's possible that we might find the culprit at one of the crime scenes.
No, that's not... That's not... Okay.
Or ask around the city for further information.
This seems like a silly way to do things, but, you know, alright. She looks like she just washed her face. She's ready. Okay. Oh my god. We're hitting up all the Why? We'll go to Bloom Park. Bloom Park.
I remember telling you before that Bloom Park is an important part of my memories. Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom. They fought a lot, but sometimes they got along. Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes days. I remember it clearly. I was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together. That's why I remember it so well.
You getting up on that horse?
I remember riding the merry-go-round like this. Mom was standing right next to me. She was holding me, so I wouldn't fall.
Where was Renju when you were on the horse? Watching, probably.
Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom. He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hands. We sound like a happy family, huh?
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually.
Yeah, it'd be difficult, especially if you're on the inside
We
horse.
tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus. But Mom wasn't mad or upset or anything. She just started laughing. That might have been the first and last time the three of us laughed out loud together.
Say nothing? What? Have you come here before with friends?
Other than last Friday? Nope. I haven't. This place has been off limits for almost a decade. Even if it wasn't, I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another.
I mean, haven't you already done that, though?
But in the end, it was replaced with the worst memory possible.
Did you go on any other rides?
I couldn't get on many of them because I was so little. But I did ride the Ferris wheel. And the panda ride. They're kinda tame now, but at the time they were really fun. I was having so much fun, it felt wrong. Like it was too good to be true.
Say nothing. Let's just stand here in silence. I didn't say anything as Mizuki climbed down from the horse. Then she asked me something strange.
Hey Date, how do you define family?
Define it? You mean like being blood related?
That would mean you and I could never be family.
Yeah, that's not what family is. How do you describe husbands and wives? They're not blood related. Yet they're considered family.
Well, I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
What does that mean?
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is. That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family. Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary. Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually, I got tired of trying. I killed them.
What?
I killed Mom and Daddy.
No, you didn't. What are you saying?
I was never a good girl. I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along. And why they got divorced. Then Mom had to start working. And start doing business with dangerous people. If I was just a good girl.
That's not how it works, young child. It's not your fault.
Mom wouldn't have been killed. All of this, is all my fault.
You're too young. Stop thinking.
Why me?
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not. Doesn't every family have a tough time raising
Oops.
children?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right?
Our child is abnormal.
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby, no child should cry at night as much as she did.
Babies frickin' cry, dude.
No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time.
That's what all children are like. Sounds like this lady just should not have had children.
She's still abnormal even now. Other children would have learned to clean up after themselves by now.
No.
They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time.
No.
Yet why is my little girl?
She sounds like a normal kid to me. Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
Thank you. Because that's what I would say.
I'm doing more than anyone. Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal.
Alright. I'm not sad at all that you died.
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
What do you mean? If you hear all that and that's what you say, I don't like you anymore either. What? Where's Mizuki now?
Sleeping at home, not knowing that her mother is crying her eyes out because of her.
Oh, boo-hoo.
You didn't grow up and learn how to not cry? Didn't you say that babies shouldn't cry? Why are you crying?
Listen to the rest of her story.
I quit my job for that girl.
Oh no.
I threw away the career that I built with my own hands. I raised my child at the expense of my own life.
Whose fault is that? Yours?
But one little slap.
Are you hitting your kid?
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice.
Yeah, you do.
I know you should never raise your hand to a child. I know that. I know that. But I have a good reason.
I hate this lady.
She doesn't listen to me. So what else am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Walk away. Look at yourself in the mirror. See that you're the problem.
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying. And it's so irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop. And Mizuki cries and cries some more.
You're an idiot.
Why are you crying? If you're gonna cry, why didn't you just listen to me in the first place?
If you're gonna cry, why don't you just go away and never come back?
Then I wouldn't have to hit you. Stupid Mizuki. Stupid girl. It's not my fault. Everything is her fault.
Yikes.
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone.
Uh-huh.
Why doesn't anyone see that? Why doesn't anyone understand?
Date.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
I should have talked to Mama.
It was my misunderstanding.
Oh my god, he actually has a voice?
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that. Well, no. Maybe she does love her.
I feel like maybe it's just because I haven't heard his voice before, but it doesn't feel like it suits him.
But she has a hard time of it. Shoko was never hugged by her mother. Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing. Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to love Mizuki. When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young. It's just like that.
What? What do you think?
Why are you asking me about raising a child,
Yeah, good point.
Really? You're not even going to say, "Oh no, Mama, you'd be a great mother."
Your name is Mama, what do you mean? Why wouldn't I ask you? Okay, I don't need to ask any of those other questions. I do feel bad about Shoko. No, I don't.
But that doesn't mean she's blameless in all this. Someone has to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
What about counseling?
I did recommend that. She told me, I'm not sick. Why should I go see a doctor? Mizuki is the problem. Mizuki is the sick one.
Maybe it's best if Mizuki and Shoko are separated.
No, Mizuki would never leave Shoko. She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Even with all of the hitting?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like garbage, maybe Mizuki is hungry for love. She craves praise and attention and physical affection. She wants it from her mother. That's why she's so attached.
Couldn't you step in and take over the parenting? Yeah.
I have a company now.
And?
Lemniscate.
And we're at a crucial stage of development. I can't take even a single second out of my day to deal with a kid.
A kid? My god.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe because you two can't cooperate on raising a child, Shoko is having trouble coping.
That might be it. Maybe this is partially my fault.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. You two are both awful parents.
I agree.
I agree. Very much.
I knew about the whole thing. That's why 4 years ago, I decided to start taking care of Mizuki. Mizuki, you did nothing wrong. Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
Why was there like a splash on the ground or something? Anyway. That just all made me mad. Now I'm just mad. Ikumi Shrine. Or Kume Shrine? Why are we here?
Huh? Why are we at the shrine?
Yeah.
Did you come here to pray that you find the criminal?
No, I don't believe in God.
Wow, how edgy teen of you.
Don't call me a teen. You're 12.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders of a 40-year-old.
That's not even remotely similar.
What?
So why are we really here?
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city. It's calming. It keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
You could at least call me a romantic.
Same thing.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
What is that? What?
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things.
Okay. What's going on? A lantern. Guardian
Why
dog
do these
statue.
dog statues always have one with its mouth open and one with its mouth closed?
Good question.
Do they? Oh.
Maybe the one with his mouth open is going, ah, and the one with his mouth closed is going, You're the one who asked.
Bell. Rope hanging from the
Mr.
bell.
Bell?
Mrs. Bell.
I see you two are getting along well.
What?
What?
Shrine. Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. Trees. Anything else in here? Boulder. Monument. A stone monument. There's something engraved here, but I can't read it.
What does it say?
When riding on a train, people on opposite sides of the car doors shouldn't stare at each other.
What?
That's what it says.
That is definitely a lie.
Why would you just pull that out of nowhere? arch. Okay, I'm gonna wait. There was something. Offering box.
Hey, Mizuki. Do you think you could fit your hand into the box there?
Dude, you're supposed to be a cop.
Hey, Date! Are you really a cop?
Exactly. Wait, what? There's still more? What am I seeing here? Sacred straw rope. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, it's just another one. The guardian dogs. Okay. About your training.
Coming here reminds me of when I trained you.
Oh, is this where we did that training where she punched the air?
Yeah. It's been a while since we came here last.
I have nothing more to teach you. Let us see the results of your training.
Leave it to me!
She's gonna, like, obliterate that.
Begin!
How's that?
But how did she
Well,
get like that,
this
though?
is on you.
Hey! What are you two doing?
Mizuki! Run for it!
Wait for me!
Is there gonna be an actual, like, explanation for her super strength? I hope so. I hope it's not just that she's randomly super strong. About the bullies.
By the way, whatever happened to those kids who bullied you?
They're dead. No.
Oh, did I not tell you?
No, you haven't said anything about it. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They targeted some other kids instead. They did terrible things. So I broke all their front teeth.
Jeez.
What?
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
Why not just, like, smash a tree in front of them and be like, you keep this up, you're next. Like, you don't need to punch their teeth
I
out.
told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Come on, come on!
Are we going down, like, Mizuki's route? Is that what this is? You didn't do the two clap or the shimmy shake of the thing.
What did you ask for?
To leave this boring place as soon as possible. And you?
It's a secret. When you tell people your wish, it won't come true.
Then why did you ask me?
Because if your dream doesn't come true, mine is more likely to.
What?
You're more crooked than a hernia.
Huh? Anyway, where to next?
I don't know.